slopping in the mud. It's all mud, man. The Westondorf loader does pretty good, though. So Carl's getting loaded up. This is kind of just a glimpse into what I do on a daily basis. I know I haven't made a movie here in a couple of days, which is fine because you know what? I really haven't done anything that involves anything worth filming, to be quite honest with you. And I think just putting out content for the sake of putting out content that isn't interesting creates, you know, a distrust in the ability to do. Darn it. I mean, if you're just putting out content for the sake of putting out content, it could be misconstrued as I'm just putting out content because I'm in it for the money. Well, it has to be interesting to maintain the viewers. Now, I'm going to show you something right there. You see that pile of hay? It's not even a pile of hay, but it's a line of hay that is right there. That right there. That is hay that I made. Where did I make that at? Where the hell did I make that at? I don't remember now. I've been bailing right along. I was bailing in the frozen tundra, you know, when it was frozen. Where the hell did I bail that? For the life of me, I can't remember. But anyways, I bailed a couple of hundred bales of hay. Mow bacon bale is what I call it. And it wasn't too far from here, I don't believe, because the bales are here. God, for the life of me, I just cannot remember where I bailed it. But anyway, it didn't heat up. We stack it like that when we bale it in the wintertime because there is some moisture in it and you kind of want it to go out of the bale. And if you stack them on top of one another, that creates a situation which we call hyper rot. All right. So this hyper rot, oh shit. Hey, I know where I made those bales. Yeah, at the end of Union Road. Anyways, I don't want a hyper rot situation. It just isn't going to do anybody any favors. And so what we did was, or my father did, he was the one that retrieved them. He put them there in a line so that they could cure out without rotting. The funny thing is, Carl had a load of that very same stuff on the trailer for 3 days, and we expected yesterday that it would be cooking. Like, when I say cooking, I mean steam. You could heat up a factory with it, you know, but it didn't do that, okay? And that is stacked down below there. He put that over there yesterday, and we loaded out a load of hay yesterday. Yes, yesterday was Sunday, and yeah, holy smokes, this mud. I mean, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is the wrong... It shouldn't be like this right now. It shouldn't be like this right now. But you can see them. They do kind of look green, but they're not. They're actually... That is second cut that is frozen, or it was freeze-dried. And then from the freeze dryer, it went right into a bale. So we are pulling tarps off because I don't have enough hay. I don't have enough hay baled to bring home to put right on the, to put on the loads. I don't have it all made. Normally I put those tarps up and they would still be on until spring, but it looks like I'm going to be baling a lot of hay in January. There's supposed to be a cold belt of weather come down from Canada in January. Hopefully it's doesn't have snow, and we can really just start to pound out the amount of material that needs to be pounded out to keep the composters happy. I have made around not quite 8,000. Well, how many bales have I made? It's close to 8,000 bales. Yeah, close to 8,000 bales. So with close to 8,000 bales being made, it's okay. I don't mind, you know. I'm still doing okay. I still have to bail somewheres around 5,000 bales. So we're getting there. I mean, I baled about 200 bales here. Yeah, no, I baled more than 200 bales here. I baled almost 300 bales here last week. So you take 300 bales. Oh, come on, you devil. I'm trying to get this bale here, but the ground is still kind of, it's so greasy. I have bought a bale grabber from Auto-Align or Pro Ag Design, and I'm actually going to have to call out to Messick's and see if the damn thing is out there, because if it is out there, I got to go pick it up. I know that the stack wagon should be out there, and I really do want to take a look at it before I go to the Keystone Farm Show and take a look at it, because I do own it. I should put a OLF sticker on the damn thing before it goes out to the Keystone Farm Show, because I own the damn thing. I own it, paid for it. So yeah, there you go. I love it how people say, oh, the only reason you got half what you got is because you have a rich father. I don't have a rich mother and father. They work just as hard as I do still today, and they're 70 years old. No. But yeah. Anyway, it's always funny. This is my deal. I took the farm an extra step when I was young and created this hay empire. But anyway, that's 7 minutes of yammering on. Hopefully I can use some of it. Good morning. Okay, so I guess this is really the first glimpse you're going to have into the loading of walking floor trailers. I have been doing this now for about a month. Actually more than that. They came out probably midsummer and started with the walking floor deal. It's a lot easier for me to do it this way, because then I'm not in the truck driving when I don't want to be. So what they're doing is they're bringing me the spent compost up and dropping it off, and then I load their trailer up with hay. I'm not putting a full load in there. As you can see, I'm only putting 2 high. 3 high is a bit of a pain in the ass, and it takes quite a bit more time because the bales just aren't stacked quite right, and then it's hard on the trailer, so we just figured 2 bales at a time would be fine. And it just makes it a lot easier. And even every once in a while you'll get a bale that is just a bit too long, and as you're seeing right now, I just kind of flip it off and go for another stack that is stacked a little more symmetrical to fit into the trailer. I'm sending them back with 24 bales on 25 bales, usually about 25 bales, because the last bale that goes into the back of the machine or into the trailer, I throw a third one on top. So he goes out of here with 25 bales. I think 25. It might even be 27. I don't know. But whatever. That's still giving me somewheres around 18 tons on the load. And he's happy. And, then I get paid for the 18 tons going back. And it seems to be working out really well on both sides. And I'm happy about that. The spent compost really needs to get spread, but we've got just absolute rainy weather. Got more rain coming, obviously. We just can't get away from this weather pattern. It won't leave us the hell alone. It's frozen up a little bit outside, not enough to float anything, because we just had 2 inches of rain. And 2 inches of rain just doesn't cut it, it just makes it so sloppy, as you saw in the beginning of this video, that it's just nothing but a slop hole to be working on. Where I'm working right here, that's got millings from Route 12. That's the local State Highway Route 12 that they were milling off, and we were able to put that stuff down. And it makes a nice solid base, and there's no mud, and it's easy enough that we can just, stack the hay on it, and it makes it a lot nicer. So, yeah, I don't know why that one looked like there was only one bale there. Maybe I did screw up, I don't know. Anyhow, yeah, it's been a rough couple of days. My sister that passed away in 2014, her husband died yesterday morning. She died from cancer, and Craig died of ALS. That's Cody's mother and father. So now he is left without parents, and he is 22 years old. In 4 days, he'll be 23. He's about a year and a half younger than Timothy. So, yeah, just say, I'm not there. You can see me putting 3 bales in, and it's just not working. So I took it back off again. But, so I'm a little bit mellow about that. I didn't see Craig as often as I'd like to. He was working, I was working, and, he'd stop by. He never came to the farm after my sister passed away. Never. He did go to see my mom and dad a few times, and we were able to get him to come down to some family functions at my other sister's house, but for the most part, after Wendy passed away, he kind of just drowned himself in work and went a little recluse on the family. I guess he dealt with it in his own way. Now, he also dealt with his ailment in his own way. Basically, he didn't tell people how bad it was, family members. His friends knew, and day before yesterday was the first that I'd seen him in probably a month and a half. I was told that he was feeling better, not that he was going to die the next day. So it was really kind of sad. Now, that's 2 people I've helped carry out of that house, and I hope I never have to drag another body out of that house again, but that's just, I guess it's my burden to carry. I love my sister and my brother-in-law very much, and they will be missed. And I guess that's the camera falling on the ground and probably the end of this video, because I'm starting to tear up a bit. Anyway, thanks for watching.